To Gary, maybe first up, Gary, you've had to play on all the fullbacks during the season. Would you like to just maybe give us an idea of what it's like to play on both the two backs that will be performing tomorrow?
Yes, well, I guess probably the fullback I consider probably the best in the league won't be playing tomorrow, but the two that will be there tomorrow.
Who's that?
Young Silvani, he's a great player, obviously, and probably I'm only presuming, I suppose, that Danaher will be playing fullback for Essendon.
Who's the fullback you said you didn't name who won't be playing tomorrow?
Chris Langford.
You think he's the best in the league?
I think
Put him in the All-Australian side.
Yeah.
Ted is the best man in the league, and he says he's the best fullback.
Ted, what aren't you, Ted? I tell you what, you sorted these blokes out beautifully.
Gary, you've almost made a rod for your own back. Could you possibly think you could play a better year of football next year? I mean, you've got nowhere to go, really. It's been probably the best year of football anyone's ever played since the game's been going.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess, Sam, I guess I just take it 1 year at a time, and, I guess you always hope to improve, but my main aim is just to get out and do my best each week, and
Gary,
it goes from there.
Yeah, you're talking about 1 year at a time. You're 32, playing fantastic football, 32. How long can you play the game for, do you think?
Well, it's probably pretty hard to say, really. But I guess
we had Tucky played at 38. What are you looking at?
Yeah,
close to there?
That might be a tall order, I think.
I've got two very quick ones for you, Gary.
Yes, Dad.
What's been your highlight of your career with Geelong?
Well, I'd have to say, I think any player would say that's playing in a grand final, the '89 grand final and the '92. Unfortunately, we've been beaten both times. But, hopefully we can get back in another one.
The other one is, where did Geelong go wrong this year? Because I felt at the end of the season they were the best side in the competition and didn't make the six.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Ted, that if we could have got in, we probably would have done all right. But unfortunately, we let those games slip in the middle of the year, and you can't afford to do that. We got too far behind, and, we left our run too late. So, you can't win those games during the year. You don't deserve to be there. That's what the game's all about.
Now, Gary, more importantly, who's going to win this big game tomorrow?
Well, I guess that's not an easy question, really, I suppose. But, Carlton having the week off, obviously, that'll help. They'll be probably the fresher side. Because Essendon did have a big week last week, and, it was a huge comeback. And I suppose you don't know how much that's taken out of them. But I wouldn't be surprised if Essendon didn't get up.
Gary, just finally, you played at Hawthorn to start your career next to me in the reserves. I could have made you a better player if you had stayed there, all right? Because you haven't kicked on as well as I thought you might.
Could I just ask,
one quick one?
You're immensely strong. How have you become that strong? And what training? People out there are just in awe of the fact that you're so powerful and just hit like a brick shelter shed. And do you do any physical training in the gym, or is it just an inherent talent?
I guess we've got 3 nights a week down at Geelong that we train, and we've got 2 nights or 2 days a week compulsory weights. So I guess I do a few weights, but I don't go overboard with them. But I guess the rest has just come, so
just natural.
Well, I'd say so. Yeah.
And you obviously enjoy full forward. That's the go from here on in.
Well, yes.
Do you enjoy full forward?
Yeah, I do. I do enjoy full forward. I guess, it all depends, obviously how your side's playing on a day. It's not coming down much. You can get cold pretty quick. But
where would you like to play?
I like full forward, yeah.
Gary, you can't give us a lift home going through Terrac in the new car, can you, mate? Because I'm nearly asleep now listening to these blokes talk. You've got a headache too, Max, with this crown.
Okay, Gary, congratulations.
Thanks
Most
very much.
Valuable Players Award. On behalf of everyone here on the footy panel, the AFL Players Association and football lovers everywhere in this country, congratulations. Gary Ablett, what a sensation. Sam?
Could you ask Rex just to come out of his shell for tomorrow's call? Could you just let yourself go of it, mate, tomorrow?
Just one little burst from the bearded burbler.
What about...
How the ball gets... Would you like to call...
Say Ablett, Rex.
Gary Ablett.
Say Ablett.
So Bairstow's got the ball in the centre of the ground, hand pass it off the couch. Here's a go with the boy from the Torquay Surf Lifesaving Club, the Donnybrook boy, Scott, and here comes Ablett!
Rexy! Fantastic.